1 2, my check 1 2. What up? What up? It's the AGM podcast, and I go by the name of JC. Here are my wonderful co-hosts Dorian, aka Huso, and our lovely queen Yana Captivates is back. Welcome back.
I am. Thank you.
Also, my guy Dre back behind the camera lens. Happy belated to all of y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all like a week apart.
When your birthday, Dre? The 3rd. Oh shit.
I didn't even know.
And then these niggas back to back.
Yeah,
on them.
22nd.
21st.
Oh shit. Man, that's crazy. You on Cancer over here?
Nah, Gemini Cancer, don't play me. You a Gemini too.
No,
you July 3rd? Oh, I'm sorry. You July 3rd? I thought it was June. Don't play me. The fuck? Do not play me. And don't be hating on Geminis, because we cool ass shit.
So the end
play.
of June is still Gemini. And then Cancer started in July.
July,
take over like
June
the whole
21st
July.
Is literally when it like changes in some calendars.
Yeah, like,
that's why I'm on the cusp.
Like
so I'm a Gemini Cancer.
The cusp is between June 21st and June 22nd.
And I'm a.
That's what I was wondering.
So you on the cusp too. So we both the same. We Gemini Cancers.
Yeah, can't be a Gemini Cancer.
Yes, we can. Shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing about that. Shows you don't know nothing about the cusp. You don't know nothing about the cusp.
Yeah, nah.
And you want to educate them about the cusp? Because I can't.
Every time I tell a girl when my birthday is like, oh, you a cusp, and it's like, yo, you.
And that's funny because
that's a thing.
That's funny because for me, it's like I mentioned that I'm on the cusp, and motherfuckers be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
I mean, it's a difference, niggas.
Nah, my girl, she got a whole book about astrological signs, and it's like the Gemini Cancer cusp is like a specific.
That's
thing.
real.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, they didn't.
What was that book?
This nigga is on y'all.
No, they didn't. Over 10 years ago, this was a thing. Which means more than likely over 20 years ago, it might have just been a thing.
This is my first time in like 29 years of living.
And that's
Hearing
your
that. Yeah,
problem.
I ain't never heard about that.
That's
either.
both of y'all problem. That's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've been hearing about it for a
we
minute,
the special
so.
breed, so.
You believe in it too, the two signs?
Well,
Bro, you can't
I
be
can
a
understand.
Gemini and Cancer.
I go back and forth at my leisure.
So,
like,
I get what you do. You tell some people you're Cancer, you tell some people you're Gemini.
I take whatever qualities from each sign I like and just apply it to myself.
Oh, that's deep.
Oh, see,
That's deep.
Okay.
I just be like, yo, my Gemini, that's my Gemini. So like,
Well, we all hit a milestone today, so it's a great thing that we all here to celebrate it. We on episode 10, so do a quick clap up for that.
yeah, nah,
That's right.
Cause man,
really something.
Lord knows the trials and tribulations that all four of us have dealt with. You know what I'm saying? To land us here. You know what I mean? Outside of this and within this. But we made it. It's a blessing. So I want to just kind of ask y'all, I guess, what was some of the feelings that y'all felt, going into episode 1, and I guess like how did that transition to like how you feel now, or some ways, or is it like polar opposite?
Go first.
Whoever.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess a little bit nervous just because I'm not used to seeing myself or hearing myself so much.
Right. Nah, for real.
And just, like I see people with podcasts, I watch Breakfast Club and stuff like that.
Right.
And it looks simple and it seems simple, but it's not. Like, especially,
Right.
we have like the topics we're going to talk about. When it comes time to talk about them, it's like I'm still trying to get my thoughts together and like, sound casual and energetic and like,
Same time,
all that
yeah.
stuff. Charismatic at the same time. You think about a lot of different things. But it's still a process. You feel me? I feel like we got 10 down. I still feel like I'm still perfecting my whatever you want to call it style.
Right.
My podcast style.
I agree. Piggybacking off that, yeah, absolutely. Trying to figure out what you want your identity to be on the podcast, etc. For me, I guess I was super nervous in some aspects because, especially being a black female who does not think like the stereotypical black female at my age, it's kind of, I was definitely nervous about that aspect and how I want to put forth that because it's not for everybody, and that's okay.
Right,
As it's
sure.
changed, we've had to, get to know each other better over the months. That's still something we're working on, just as far as like, making things more conversational, which we're doing pretty damn good so far. You would think we would hang out, but we don't. Like, we do our own thing, but ultimately it's like just that more cohesion that I'm looking for later that's coming
Right.
is pretty. It's pretty cool to look towards, but overall, I think we've come a long way, and it's definitely a difference. We go in debate, we go in
Right.
topics,
No,
like
for sure.
we go in depth, and I think we've been doing an excellent job, and we're only gonna keep getting better.
For sure. And I mean, I could say for me, obviously, I was incredibly nervous. I mean, just I've had people over the years that have always like suggested to me to do some sort of podcast with my knowledge of the culture from hip hop to old shows, whatever. Like what I'm saying, I'm damn near like an encyclopedia when it comes to that stuff, and I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I'm always like on a search and on growth to just find out what we derive from. So all of that being said, for some reason when somebody came to me with the idea, it was just like I didn't even think about it. It was like, man, let's do it. And we did the steps that we needed to do, and it landed us in the place. And I mean, y'all can go back to episode 1. I was obviously extremely nervous. Like you can see the big difference like between that episode and now. But even on episode 1, I feel like even though we all started off kind of nervous and kind of to ourselves, I feel like probably by the time the middle of that episode came, we like forgot these microphones was even in front of us. You know what I mean? So
we have a natural rapport that works for what we're doing in general. So
and I knew from there like our chemistry was gonna be on point. Most importantly, thank you to everybody that's been tuning in, that's been sharing it, that's been tweeting it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All the promotion that we got, we appreciate all of y'all. And I know on the surface it seems like it's just episode 10, but if y'all knew the things that we survived and went through and tribulations that we went past just to get to this point, it feels like we on episode 100. So,
like it's only episode 10 for real.
Right? No, for real. So it's a blessing, man, and we gonna keep striving to get to episode 100. You know what I mean? So, for now, just continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share all of that good stuff, man. So we can just continue doing this, man. Because this is like our kind of like our version of barbershop or beauty salon talk. You know what I mean? And that's the vibe we want to keep.
Just be open and discuss, have healthy debate.
It's a safe space. You know what I mean? That being said, man. It seems like, man, every week I gotta say this, man. But rest in peace to the legendary Biz Markie, man. I couldn't go this episode without acknowledging that. Like he's just been too vital in the in our culture. For me to just kind of try to brush over that or something like that, man. But obviously we all know him for the beatbox, and I don't care what age or if you know his music or whatever. That's what we know him from. Just a friend. If you don't know him, you know that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I won't say he put Big Daddy Kane on, but he was on before Big Daddy Kane. And Big Daddy Kane used to ghostwrite for him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Big Daddy Kane wrote the Vapors for him. Got the Vapors.
See, like, and I'm a hip hop junkie, bro. I thirst for information like that. I didn't even know that. So, I do know I remember like I remember that song he had with Will and Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? And I know Will was talking about how they came up together because they was all part of the same era.
Right.
If you seen like LL, how he was pretty much in tears talking about it just shows the impact that he's had, on the culture at that point in time that lived on 30-some years later.
That was a beautiful era of hip hop too, like that, like late 80s, early 90s.
That was storytelling, like bury your heart on a sleeve type of era.
And it seems like he's been relevant in every decade since. You know what I mean? He's always been known for something, or like he's always been like a presence in hip hop.
Absolutely,
for sure.
So rest in peace, Biz Markie, and obviously prayers out to his family.